Why do you let people walk all over you? It's not a comfortable question to sit with, but if you're honest, you know the moments. The conversations where you said nothing, the times you smiled when you should have spoken, the quiet surrender that's become your default. Nietzsche called this the slave morality. Not because you're weak, but because you've been taught to value submission, to confuse kindness with compliance, to believe that your worth comes from how much you tolerate. It doesn't. The people who walk on you aren't monsters, they're opportunists. They've simply learned that you won't resist, that your boundaries are suggestions, not walls, that your silence means consent, and they'll keep taking until you stop giving. Nietzsche said to become dangerous, not cruel, not violent, but dangerous in the way a mountain is dangerous. Immovable, commanding respect simply by existing. Dangerous means you cannot be ignored, you cannot be dismissed, you cannot be used. But first, you have to understand why you became this way. It wasn't an accident. Somewhere along the line, you learned that being small kept you safe, that disappearing prevented conflict, that accommodating everyone meant you'd be loved. You were wrong. Nietzsche understood that niceness often masks fear. Fear of rejection, fear of confrontation, fear of being seen as difficult. So you smooth every edge, you apologize for existing, you make yourself digestible, and in doing so, you disappear. Becoming dangerous starts with a single realization. You are not here to be convenient, not here to shrink so others feel big, not here to absorb everyone's chaos while smiling. You're here to take up space, unapologetically. Nietzsche spoke of the will to power, not power over others, but power over yourself. The power to say no without guilt, to walk away without explanation, to choose yourself without apology. That's the danger they'll fear. The first boundary you set will feel like violence. Your body will scream. Your mind will bargain. Every conditioning will tell you to retreat. But this discomfort is the old you dying. Let it. People will call you selfish. They'll say you've changed, that you're not the person they knew. They're right, you're not. The person they knew was easy to use. This version of you requires effort, respect, reciprocity. Nietzsche said that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But he meant something specific. Not that suffering is noble, but that integrating your pain, learning from your doormat days, transforms you. Your weakness becomes your edge. Dangerous people don't explain themselves constantly. They don't justify their boundaries. They don't negotiate their worth. They simply exist with such certainty that questioning them feels absurd. You can become this. Start small. Notice when you're about to apologize for nothing. Catch yourself before you minimize your needs. Feel the impulse to accommodate and pause. Just pause. In that space, you're already changing. Nietzsche's dangerous person isn't loud or aggressive. They're quiet and immovable. They don't argue with disrespect. They simply remove themselves from it. No drama, no explanation, just absence. That's power. You'll lose people in this transformation. Good. Anyone who only valued your compliance never valued you. They valued your function, your service, your silence. Let them go find another doormat. The right people will appear. They'll be drawn to your solidity, your refusal to bend, your dangerous edge. Because healthy people don't want doormats. They want equals, mirrors, challenges. They want someone real. Nietzsche warned against becoming a monster while fighting monsters. This is crucial. Becoming dangerous doesn't mean becoming cruel. It means becoming discerning, selective, protective of your energy. There's nothing cruel about self-preservation. Practice the dangerous pause. When someone pushes, don't react immediately. Just look at them. Let silence do the work. In that pause, you're communicating something primal. I see you. I'm not afraid. I'm considering whether you're worth my response. Your body language will change. You'll stop making yourself small in rooms, stop apologizing with your posture. Your eye contact will hold, your voice will drop half an octave. These aren't performances, they're symptoms of internal shift. Nietzsche said to love your fate, even the part where you were walked on, because it taught you exactly what you won't tolerate anymore. Your past weakness is the foundation of your present strength. Nothing was wasted. The dangerous version of you doesn't seek revenge, doesn't need to prove anything, doesn't waste energy on people who already showed their character. You simply become unavailable to disrespect. That's the ultimate power move. People will test you. They'll push to see if the old you is still accessible. If they can still get the reaction, the accommodation, the surrender. Don't explain, don't defend, just hold your ground. They'll adjust or leave. Nietzsche's dangerous person has integrated their shadow, the rage you suppressed, the boundaries you never set, the truth you never spoke. You don't act on all of it. But knowing you could change is everything. This transformation isn't comfortable. Your nervous system will fight you. Old patterns will seduce you back. But every time you choose yourself, you're casting a vote for the person you're becoming, for the life you deserve. You're not becoming dangerous to hurt anyone. You're becoming dangerous to protect something sacred. Yourself, your time, your peace, your one irreplaceable life. And anyone who has a problem with that was never really for you anyway.